Hey everybody, this is Rob with Heart and Soil Farms. Today we're going to be doing some reseeding of some radishes. We've already had one bed go in and out already. The season's moving right along, so I'm going to finish this last little bit of prepping and we're going to get the seeding. I got this smoothed out and flat and ready so that it takes the seed real well. It's a raised bed. As I've said before, these are 30-inch wide, 50-foot long. Today we're gonna plant two different types of radishes. We're gonna start out with the sparkler radishes. First, we're probably gonna do like 5 rows. My seeder of choice and my price range at the moment is the Earthway seeder. This is a model 1001B. The wheel I'm choosing to use today is the spinach, asparagus, leeks, and medium radish disc. Like I say, the first ones we're going to use are the sparklers. It's a real pretty radish. It's red with a white tip. And the best way I do this to get it going, you turn it until your first seed falls out, so you know that your wheel's loaded. I got my furrow already adjusted so that it digs just a little bit of a trench for me. This chain right here follows up behind. Once the wheel spins, it makes the seeds come around and drop down this hole right down the middle of the furrow here. While it's making the ditch as we move, the chain comes along behind it and covers up the soil, covers the seed back up for you. And then that's really all there is to it. Like I said, I'm going to do 5 rows. I have a marking point halfway up, so I already know where I'm stopping at. And I'm going to start on the outside, and then we'll go to the inside, and then we'll get the in-betweens. Here we go. That's one side. And you can move right along with these things. Just hold it steady and it does its job. That's 2. I'm going to go right down the middle. And you can see your tire print across the dirt as you go, so it's not real hard to follow where you're going. With the Earthway seeder too, it can help a little bit if you slightly lean your seeder towards the turn wheel, the feeding wheel, to keep the seeds into the wheel, so that you try not to miss any wheels. So right now I'm going between the outside row and the center row. I'll do the same thing on this side. Alright. That was really painless. I don't have the fastest method of switching my seeds out, but I'm going to do that real quick. Like I say, these were the sparklers. The other ones we're going to do are the cherry bell. They're a little smaller radish. They're a solid red radish, a little bit smaller. The sparklers are a little bit longer and a medium to large size radish. So I can throw some more of these in later on in the season as soon as these ones mature. I'll take those ones out. Get my cherry bells out. Same roller. All the radishes I sow are all use the same wheel. And there they are, they're just down in there. It's it doesn't seem like a lot of seed in there for the size of that hopper, but believe me, that's gonna cover 5 rows of 25 feet of radishes. So that's a lot of radishes. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna start on the outside. Let me get this wheel started and make sure that I got my seed in there. Gonna do just like we did the first set. Hold on and go. Alright, that's row 2. Go down the middle. Going between the outside and the center. You just got to put a little bit of light pressure on there. The device pretty much does everything for you. There's not really a lot to do. Just keep yourself a good straight line. Center the line here. That's really all there is to it. But if you see a weed, pull it out. You want to catch any of these weeds early. I've done a lot of weed pulling lately. So, over on this side over here, just the other day we harvested a bunch of our head lettuce. Literally we only pulled up maybe 12 feet, but we came up with 3 huge trays of head lettuce. We still have some small ones in here. It doesn't look the prettiest right now, but we still have over half of our row to go. We probably got another 30 feet left of lettuce on this row. So we're going to be harvesting that probably this weekend and take it to market. Our carrots are looking really good. This is our carrots. They're spaced. They got spaced a little further than I really wanted to. And maybe in a little bit of the germination as well, but this is kind of our first year, so I think things are working out okay. I mean, nobody's perfect on the first go, so we're also we have some bush beans that we planted. We just made some of these cages for them. Those aren't supposed to not grow out so much like a vine and more like a bush, but they're coming along really well also. We got cages on all of them. Before you know it, we'll be pulling beans off of those. I'm really looking forward to that. On the far side, we still got a whole nother row of bib lettuce and red black seeded Simpson going up that side. And we're just turning stuff over left and right everywhere. So we've got zucchinis and squashes coming up. We've been pruning the heck out of our tomato plants. They're flowering, and we got some that have some decent fruit on them. They're just not blushing yet, but yeah, anybody can really do this. I mean, you don't have to have a bed built up the way I got it, but just go out there on the internet and look for some deals. I found my cedar for $45. This is like a $120 cedar. You know, you don't have to just go out and spend a whole lot of money. Be patient. Just keep your eye out for certain deals and things that you're wanting to get, and it'll come along. So I appreciate you guys spending this time with us tonight, and we'll fill you in when we get some sprouts coming out. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook.